to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
Pretty good. Hey, do you need to change any diff oil in that maki?
Oh shit! You need that.
No.
Oh
No.
Oh, you will need diff oil though.
I remember, because you sent me the text that evening.
Yeah.
And
you didn't say anything, so I'm like, does he want it?
But I knew where you were going.
Yeah.
Because you had said, I had this, and I didn't even hit the tangent that I was going to say to cover why I didn't need yours.
Oh, okay.
And that was
so you don't need it.
I don't.
Okay. Damn it.
And that's because
I was really hoping to get rid of that bag.
This was the wrapper that was the part of the Ford partnership at the time with that era of Miata.
Uh-huh.
Was that the transmission, specifically the manual transmission, uses a Ford lubricant, of which that transmission in that year, the manual transmission of the NC Miata, which is like the redheaded stepchild of all the Miatas because it's like almost
a little bit different,
a partnership collaboration chassis. The Ford lubricant used in the transmission is referred to as unicorn blood because whatever Ford's composition of the lubricant used in that transmission is preferred over most other manual transmission lubricants because it's fucking magic. But is it different for the diff though? It's a different lubricant for the diff. I bought like a Redline recommended Miata forums spec for the LSD that's in mine, which is a little bit different than a typical differential on the rest of the Miatas. The GT version that we have has an LSD, so it takes a slightly different chemical makeup of normal.
I mean, that's fine. I was like,
I'd already purchased it when you mentioned it anyway, and it was sitting in the corner, so I wasn't going to take it anyway. I'd actually, but
I'm like, who wants it? Yeah, who wants a bag of AMS oil?
Does the ST not need rear diff?
The ST?
I
Chandler's?
don't
know.
It depends on how many miles.
I mean, that's a good question. I don't even know what year that guy is.
Keep it for him. I mean, there's no way he could be at diff fluid change mileage, but it's possible. And put it in his ass garage.
I think it's a 22. SUV.
Let's see. Anyway, so I did that this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So all the stuff that we talked about.
Did you enjoy doing it?
I did. It was really fast, really easy to get to.
Yeah.
No muss, no fuss. I did plugs, rear diff, transmission fluid swap, and it was fucking gravy. I'll be honest, I could tell right away.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It snaps some of the gears smoother
can see that.
than it did prior.
Yeah.
Because it's near 70. Plugs felt snappy.
Okay.
I can't really tell anything about the diff, but the gear changes. I don't know what they're doing in there with whatever fucking unicorn bloods, but it definitely feels smoother.
So was it the wrong fluid that was in there? Do you think, or just old?
It was just old. Like it. You could tell that it had 70K worth of mileage in it.
Yeah.
There wasn't. It wasn't sparkly.
It looks like...
And the diff oil looked okay. Like nothing looked, oh, shit. But maintenance done. Check it off.
I'm not sure what the gear oil is I actually have, like what the lubricity on it is or whatever. But I think I sent it to you.
Okay. Yeah, you did.
7590. And his takes, it looks like 7585. or 75-140.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's for the front. So for the rear, it's 75-85. I wouldn't want to give him the wrong fluid.
No. Well, his rear takes like 9. Easy.
His rear just takes Vaseline.
Yeah. Petroleum jelly.
So that's fine. I mean, I'll find somebody. Maybe Dave knows somebody.
Does your Honda need rear diff fluid?
I ended up ordering a set of injectors for the CRV, so they're at the house waiting to be
put in,
installed. Yes. Not too terrible of a job on that car. They're right on top, so should be pretty easy.
Yeah.
I just haven't done it yet because busy weekend, and just got them. So,
nice.
But that'll happen. But that's fine. If you can't use the bag, you can't use the bag. I was just disappointed. Maybe they are, when the diff was done, they're bound to using some specific GM
maybe
fluid that they have to put in for
like warranty work.
Yeah, for a warranty situation.
Use this.
Yeah. It's either that or they just fucking forgot the bag was there.
Oh. Customer states they brought in their own lubricant.
Yeah. Well, I did. I told him. I'm like, I got the quart right here. Here's the bag. He's like, okay. And then it showed up at the house, the bag's still in the front seat.
I do have a bitch about that process because the rear diff takes one. Nope, I'm off. Takes two quarts and a little bit more.
In the Miata?
Yes. And the
2 quarts, really?
Yeah. And the transmission takes 2 almost or 3. God, it was like just nibbling over 2 quarts.
So then you're wasting almost a full quart.
Right.
Yeah.
I railed. So who was I? It may have been Piper.
Why do they design it that way?
Oh, man, God damn it.
Yeah.
Why? No, it was my dad. That's who I was bitching to.
Yeah.
I'm like, so now I have like half a quart of rear diff fluid that has no purpose.
Yeah.
Filled to recommended OEM levels.
You just use it on your other Miata.
Right. And then I have roughly almost the same, half a quart or so.
Yeah.
Of manual transmission, 2 different fluids. It's like
you just have like a partial.
Come on.
That's not enough to just throw in the trash.
You can't tell me you couldn't have just pulled the pan out just a little bit so it could fit 3 full quarts.
Right.
And be happy.
Right.
Or a diff that takes 2 full quarts.
Yeah.
And be happy.
Yeah.
Instead, you fucking peg this bitch at. Well, that's convenient for you when you've got a 100-quart fucking tub in the back and you're just squirting exactly how much you want.
Right.
The Joe Schmo,
the guy in his garage,
is now wasting half and half. Like,
yeah.
Come on, man. Like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, and
really,
the transmission fluid change that I did on the ATS was a bear. Right. I mean, that was not a job that like they designed around a home guy to do. Mm-hmm. You can do it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot of patience and some specialty items in order to do it right.
Mm-hmm.
I felt accomplished when I finished that job.
Yeah.
Almost like I felt like I knew what I was doing, but I was watching videos like, how do I do, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that process was a challenge for sure. Way easier if you have a lift. Because I had my car on jacks and blocks. Like I had the rear end sitting on blocks so that the whole car was up and level,
Mm-hmm.
So when I put the fluid in, it wasn't like sort of a weird read in the transmission.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to get it up to a specific temperature and open the drain. It's not really a drain, but open the drain on the bottom. And if no fluid comes out, you got to add fluid. and then check it when the temperature's correct. And if you've added fluid and it pours out, then, and as long as the temperature's right, you can plug it back up and now you're set. I mean, it's just there's no dipstick.
That's too much.
It's a lot.
The Miata was the same way, like fill to here till it starts leaking, but there was no temperature prerequisite.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I can't. Listen.
That's why I had to have that ODB2 reader that would tell me that I could use the software to find out what the transmission temp was. It's like, God damn it.
As someone that's like retentive about the cleanliness of the car, the concept of fill until it starts oozing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Get the brake clean.
Dude, come on.
This is the normal way that it works.
Right. And the rear diff one is like tucked up underneath the brace on the Miata, and the exhaust pipe's right there. So I've got the thing covered because I don't want
it'll leak out all over.
And I'm like, this is perfect. And then at some point in like squizzing into a syringe and like dumping back, my little hose pulled off my syringe, and I fucking jizzed on the exhaust pipe with fucking different.
There's some smoke.
And then I'm like, I hate this place. I hate it.
This is the worst oil change place ever.
Right. And then, everything was whoever.
This shop sucks.
This is bullshit. Can I talk to the shop manager?
Yeah.
You fucking I clean everything up, but now I'm like, it's never gonna be as pristine as it was. Acetone, they got the pipe, and it's like I'm just stroking a elephant dong.
The last oil change I did on Millie's car, I didn't have any brake clean or anything, and the fucking oil filter on a Subaru 2009 Subaru Forester is in like a loop of the exhaust.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to reach up through this like circle bit of the exhaust to get to the filter. And when you unscrew the filter, guess what happens? Oil just fucking leaks all over the place, right? Mm-hmm. Unless you're using your oil udder, which I stupidly did not do at the time. And all over the exhaust.
Oh.
Yeah, and did I have any brake clean? No, I did not have any brake clean. So then she's like, it smells like it's burning. I'm like, yeah, it's going to do that. Sorry.
Oops.
Oops-a-daisy.
Right, because you sent me a post about a 3D print for the gas cap holder for the Miatas.
Yeah.
That one wasn't for mine.
Miata? Okay.
But I went looking on Bamboo Labs library, and there is one for it.
Yeah.
So
did you print it?
I just haven't printed it, but I did find it. But that reminds me, on the oil filter on the Miata is also in one of those precarious, like if you don't have rags everywhere and you come off, it's going off a control arm. There is a 3D model for printing that puts this tray right. It fits in like a little recess of the control arm.
Yeah.
That you can, if you pull off, it creates like a drip tray.
Yeah. That
no longer drips onto the control arm and then off into a thing. You just take the filter off, and it creates a drip pan.
Oh yeah.
And then when you're done, you just take the drip. It's a
awesome.
fucking 3D. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Why I didn't look up?
Did you print that?
What? No, that one I bought.
Oh, okay.
But that's why when you sent the one that you sent, I was like, okay, before I go looking to see if someone on Etsy or Flying Miata or whoever has one of these, I'm actually going to see if someone has, because it's Wild Wild West.
There's smart people out there.
Yeah. If someone has offered this fucker up for free, I'll go looking for it on Bamboo Labs library.
Oh, for sure.
And see if I can print it. And there is. I don't have like a super durable filament right now, but I don't
like an oil resistant kind of.
Yeah,
thing?
I don't care.
Yeah. You can print another one.
I'll print another one. All I have to do is hold the gas cap.
Right.
Like I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
If it starts to melt the plastic, okay, I'll
I'll get a different filament.
I guess I'll get a different filament. But until that happens, because it is. I mean, is it the biggest of fucking things? No, we've had the Miata for 4 years.
You just don't want the cap clanging around on the paint.
I don't
like that. That honestly is like back when I used to have to go get gas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was a big thing for me, was making sure the gas cap got hung on the hook or the whatever, or put it in the little thing on the door or whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yep.
That had to happen before I would even get the nozzle. Right.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the thing clanging down on the side of the car.
Right.
I think that's some fucked up shit.
Yes.
A lot of people don't care, but I do.
Right.
I do.
I saw, God damn it, where was I? We were at Costco Gas. This is weeks ago. And, man, the randomness, if you're the person listening to this and this is you, I'm sorry. But not really. 4Runner.
Okay.
So...
an older one, newer one?
Not the newest, so the last gen.
All right.
Overland rig setup.
Okay.
So it had rails and it had the little fucking Snow Tracks orange little tread doodads on it.
Yeah.
Like, nice. It had a lift kit. It looked nice.
Yeah.
We pull up in Venus in the Outback Crosstrek, right behind this 4Runner.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, shit.
Nice.
That's a nice looking 4Runner.
Do you think he actually drives it on the dirt?
Fucking stuff, yeah. This guy proceeds to open the second door, so like the second set of doors.
The back door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the back, not the tailgate, but the back door.
Sure.
And he's rummaging around for something. Venus gets out. She's getting gas, and I'm on my phone just like, oh, Dungeons and Dragons. And I look up, and the guy comes out from the back seats, and he's got, like,
gloves on? Oh, shit.
Like, deer hide work gloves on, and proceeds to then pump gas wearing the gloves.
Wow.
And I'm like, no way.
That would be a first for me.
Is this guy doing this? Like, but he's got all that overlanding, like, of the rugged rugged stereotype.
Well, he's worried about himself more than in the vehicle.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
So he proceeds to pump gas, and Venus finishes up because Crosstrack small tank.
Yeah.
And she gets back in the car, and I go, look at this motherfucker up here.
That's what I would have said.
She's like, what? I went, this bitch. Look at the overlanding kit on this fucking 4Runner. She's like, okay. And I went, now look what he's wearing. He is pumping gas wearing work gloves. And she's like, okay. And I went, that's a bitch.
Well, maybe
that man's a bitch.
Maybe he was going somewhere where he couldn't have fuel on his hands.
To have a manicure?
Maybe.
Maybe
he just had one.
Because I like manicures. But
I'm just saying.
Listen.
I mean, he had to dig around in the back seat for it, right?
Yeah.
So
there was a bucket. That motherfucker had a bucket. It probably had like a 3M N95 mask.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No,
man. I don't.
Yeah, maybe he has lupus.
Maybe he was going to a wedding and couldn't have gas on his hands.
Right. He's like, I'm the ring bearer, and if I were to hand this off with
gas hands,
yeah, which is way different than ass hands.
With it because of the G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now my hands smell like rawhide.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would rather have that than maybe he's a server at a restaurant.
Oh.
And he doesn't, at Applebee's.
Red Lobster.
And he doesn't want.
Can I interest you in some more Cheddar Bay biscuits? I would say yes, normally, but your hands smell like 91 octane. Bitch.
Yeah, maybe that's.
Yeah.
Maybe he takes a hit in the tips if he smells like he's got fuel all over his hands.
I mean, it's either the Marlboros or the 91 octane, sir.
Yeah.
And
maybe that's it, right? Maybe he's a smoker.
Oh.
Maybe he gets gas all over his hands. He's probably had this happen before.
Yeah.
He's probably lit the fucking shit out of his hands.
No fumar, bitch.
Yeah.
It was just one of the
That's funny.
Come on.
Yeah.
If it was a Jaguar or a Mercedes or a G-Wagon or something, I'd have been like, ha ha ha. But it was the fact that it was a 4Runner with like an overlanding kit on it. And I was like, that's a rugged motherfucker. This dude knows what it's like to camp. This dude knows what it's like to dig a hole in the wilderness and have to shit in it.
Yeah.
And he's out here with fucking...
Yeah, but did he pop the back and have 100 fucking hangers fall over the floor? Because I did that at a Costco gas station.
No, he didn't. It was all in the back seat.
And then you're in panic mode trying to pick him up. Did he do that?
Yeah, just look back and like, at least I don't have gloves,
at
fucker.
A super fucking Costco gas station? Super fucking busy one?
Get off my nuts.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway.
So Father's Day, we had that. Did you have a good Father's Day?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Good times.
Did your kids represent?
Yes, my daughter got me a UCSB like quarter zip.
Oh, nice.
Long sleeve thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is weird that they would sell such a thing in Long Beach or Santa Barbara because it's not cold enough to have to wear something like that. And then my
son...
Don't
they get the June gloom there?
No.
They don't?
No. In fact, my daughter, when she was driving up, she got Kettleman City as like part of her check-in. She's like, I don't know what's going on with the heat, but no, I don't like this.
Because Melly, she's like, I check her weather all the time. It's like 65 or 59.
Piper's like 70, 80, 70, 80, 75, 80, 80, 80, 80, 75, 76, 80, 80, 80. She's like,
that's pretty good.
60, 67.
Although
80,
when it's
70.
80, they're probably like, it's so hot.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's
oh my God.
And then everyone's wearing bikinis and I can't go down there. That's bad news. And then my son got me a very heartwarming hug. I felt like
that's admirable.
Yeah. And I was like, Are you a little bit sad there, buddy?
Because you just graduated?
Yeah. Anyway, it was nice. I had a good day. It was a good day. It was a good day.
Yeah.
Were you represented? Did you cook? Did you have fancy barbecues?
We did Chandler. So we're spending a lot of the
free time, downtime,
the big times where normally we would go to like Shan's parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
Those are being done at Chandler's house because it's easier for
tiny baby,
for the baby.
Yeah.
So I think we spent 3 days at his house. Like, so he did. This is like the day before.
Pork butt?
Yeah, he did a couple pork shoulders or something. And that was the day before. So Saturday he did those. And then we had dinner. And then we're like, he had so much pulled pork left over.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, well, we'll just do this tomorrow. And I'm like, that's fine for me.
Sweet. Carnitas, bitch. Let's do some tacos.
Well, we did like pulled pork sandwiches. We just did the same thing again the next night, but it was fine because there was a bunch of people there, and
listen, this economy,
eat the food.
You just eat the food.
Yeah,
nothing goes to waste.
So Chandler did do that. It was just mellow weekend. You know,
I felt like that's kind of just how it was.
Yeah,
and that's fine.
Shan ordered me some like mud flappy things for the Maki, little paint protection action. So they're not here yet, but they're coming. It's fine.
Nice.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. One of the things that speaking of the Maki that I got for my birthday is it has under the big screen on the dash, there's like a little thing there in the console, and it has a wireless charger in it and like a rubber mat. You just throw your phone on there and it charges. It's just one charger, and sometimes it can be a little flaky.
Not surprising. Venus's is the same way.
Yeah, sometimes you throw your phone on there, no charge, and you're like, what the fuck? So, and it's not very fast. It's not a very fast charger. The one in the Cadillac was slow as shit. It always charged, but it like really didn't add much power to your phone. And I had replaced that with a newer version because the original one was even worse. But in this case, this one, it works most of the time. Sometimes you couldn't get your phone to charge on it. I don't know why. And people complain about it on the internet, so it's like, it's not just me. But there's a company called T-Wraps that makes accessories or some like wrap stuff and some other accessories for like Mach-E's. And one of them is a dual MagSafe charger that plugs into the USB-C port that's back there. And then you just put your phone right on it, and it magnets in there, and there's two. So the wife can put hers on there, and I can put mine on, and they both charge at the same time if you really want. And they're in magnets. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. That works really well.
Does it?
Yeah. Very impressed by that.
Venus's, the Crosstrek, it has a pretty wide like spot. But if she likes to keep the stuff clean, so she put like a I can't remember if she did or it came with it. There's a small like rubberized insert so things don't slide in the small cubby.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't that, it was her case is just
thick enough
to where if it's not in the perfect spot, it doesn't get anything.
Yeah.
But it's enough to like keep it like on off. And I don't run a case on my phone.
I don't either.
Typically.
Yeah.
So it's fine for me, but even then, I'm not the primary driver of the unit.
Right.
And so she doesn't really use it. I think then she put like a small little rubberized thing so she can put little knickknacks in down there. But it's an entire feature of the car that she doesn't use, because if you're someone with a case on your phone, it's fucking useless.
Yeah.
So you might as well just plug your phone in.
Yeah.
Which she does, because
yeah.
Otherwise, you're like, oh, I came in hot on that turn, or I did an on-ramp, and the phone slid off the hotspot because my case and the little tactile doodad that I've got in there, it pulls it off the 5% of juice.
Yeah.
Target zone. And you're like, well, fucking, that's not useful to me. Like, fucking, you advertise it with wireless charging, but it literally has to be a fucking naked phone.
Right.
Boop, right in the middle of the hotspot.
Right.
And you're like, well, come on now.
I'm going to send you the link to what it looks like.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. It's the same shape as the little cubby where your phone goes.
Yeah.
It's the same shape. It just
is it only for Mach-E's? Are they like a manufacturer that sells stuff for other?
They do have other stuff. I haven't looked at whether or not they have a similar thing.
I don't know if she has, but I know I have not. But that would be an interesting solution for her.
Yeah.
If there is an insert that leverages USB power to create a more robust,
and that's basically what this does, because
wireless charging.
Yeah, it gives you the MagSafe, so the phone just sticks. It doesn't move, and it's the same shape as that little compartment, so you're not losing out on anything. It just is like an insert that sits on top of the previous charger that you're now not using.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that hers, the OEM, is not MagSafe either. So it's just kind of like,
neither is the Mach-E.
Somewhere in here, is the hot sauce.
Yeah,
if you can find it.
Right.
But I'll look at it later.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. So then your phone is on
the charger. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it runs off the USB-C, so it's getting all the juices. You know.
So you feel like it does charge because you're a wireless CarPlay guy, so you know your phone is out juicing. It's spinning battery.
It is
to do a thing.
Yeah, it is definitely, especially if you're on a drive, a longer drive, you're definitely outputting some gigawatts out of your phone or whatever it is.
If it's not maps, it's going to be music, so you know you're...
Yeah, I mean, it's just constantly projecting through Wi-Fi to the car, so it's using some battery, and if you're, like us and you're going to go visit your daughter, your phone might be dead, and that could be problematic.
Right.
For especially an electric car. If you need to find charging and your phone's dead, well, I guess you could rely on the Ford map, but who wants to do that?
Right. If your fucking EV can't charge your phone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That was like, at first it was fine. Like, I would put it on the charger and it would charge. It wasn't fast or anything. And it sort of had like a whole, like it was rubberized. So, and it would hold your phone, but it sort of had like bumpers to like kind of corral your phone into the right place. And then there were a few times where I got in, I'm like, oh, my battery's a little low. Let me throw the phone on the thing. And then it's like, I throw it on there and I'm expecting it to be charging because it's really not much variation in how I could put my phone in there. And then I'm driving and then I look down and I'm like, it's not charging. What the fuck? And then I pick it up and it's not doing anything and I'm setting it back down and I'm like, what the fuck? So it's just like, now it's just a thing you don't have to wrestle with.
If you went somewhere, and you were like, "Hey, want to check out my EV? I have a Mach-E. It's awesome. It's great. It's all battery." And you were like, "Oh, but also, the battery in my phone is dead." I would slap the shit out of you.
Oh, right.
Because, are you serious? You just drove here in a giant ass battery?
Yeah.
And your phone couldn't fucking charge?
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Sir."
Well,
you sound like someone that has fiber.
So what's funny is Shanna was like, "Well, when I'm charging my phone, does that like take away from the car battery?" I'm like, "Well, yeah." And she's like, "Well, I don't want to take away from." I'm like, "It's super insignificant compared to the 91 kilowatt."
At the next stop sign, I'll use regenerative braking,
and then we're covered.
And we're covered.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Look, hold on, just.
It was sort of like
clench your butthole and tighten your core. I'm gonna backfill the juice from your phone.
The light bulb came on in her mind, like, oh wait, does that mean my battery's coming from the car battery?
Will we not make it to Monterey if it's charging my phone?
We may not make it.
We may not make it. We were going to, but now we have to stop at a DC fast charger. Because your fucking phone.
I can't believe you were so selfish you wanted to charge your phone.
This is why we can't have Maxes, because it would, the mileage.
Exactly. Oh, that cracked me up. Oh my gosh. So this is something I've been working on forever.
Okay.
As you know, I painted my office a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Remember?
No.
What? You don't remember?
No. I thought this is all about Dataz. Get your shit out of the office. I didn't know that he was fully... Oh, wait.
So
yes.
Chandler...
I do.
Chandler's out.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And the office was pretty cleared out.
Yes.
And so I painted it.
Yes.
So it's got one wall that's blue and the rest is gray and blah, blah, blah. And then we kind of drug our feet because the carpet in there is no bueno. Thanks, Chandler. No.
Good job, Dataz.
It's just, it all needs to be replaced. So the carpet in there's no bueno. And it's going to be an office. And I didn't really want to put carpet in there that was going to have pad and stuff. And so there was sort of like this difference of opinion on what should go in there between Shannon and I. And so then it sort of became one of those things where we just sort of drug our feet and then nothing ever happened. And then Melanie had to move home.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And that room got filled up with all of her stuff. So then it was like, now we're just waiting for her to move out and take all this shit with her.
Right.
And that has happened. So the room is not quite empty, but it's pretty empty.
Mostly.
And so I was sitting there a couple weeks ago, and I go, oh, why don't we do some of those like carpet tiles like they put in offices, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
like, real thin.
Yeah, they're like that thick, but like a real tight pile sort of thing. But it's great for an office chair or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, oh, that could be a cool idea. And I'd like found some online. I'm like, this is kind of like pattern stuff. Mm-hmm. And so we were like, okay, well, let's go to like Home Depot and Lowe's and see what they have. And we'll just check it out. Oh, the offerings from both of those are fucking terrible. They're just garbage. And so we're like, well, where do you go to look at carpet tile? You know? Mm-hmm. And there's a place... there's a place that we had looked previously for like laminate flooring. Because that's the eventual idea, is to get me into the office, get the office set up so that we can put laminate in the rest of the house and get the carpet out. And we had been looking at laminate a while back. This is like carpet time frame kind of thing. So we were like, oh, they got carpet there. Let's go look at their stuff. And they had some really nice carpet tiles. So talked to the guy, and we're like, oh, these are what we're in. We want like a quote, right? And it's the place is it's called it's over there by Home Depot, in between Home Depot and like Costco, Lumber Liquidators. That's the name of the place.
Okay. I would not have.
Yeah, it's called Lumber Liquidator. I believe that's what it's called.
Okay.
And so he's like, okay, so he gives us a quote on a couple of the tiles that we liked. And he's like, yeah, just go back there and grab those boards that have all the fucking parts on them that you could check. Just grab the 3 that I gave you a quote on and take them home with you. I'm like, do I need to like sign them out? And he's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, what? So here we're taking 3 sample things off of the unit in the back of the store. And I'm like, I'm just going to leave with these. You know, I'm literally, he's all, well, don't worry about it till the cops show up. Like, he's joking with me. And so we took him home and threw him on the ground and like looked at him at different parts of the day. Like, oh, these are cool, you know, or I walk on them a little bit with our bare feet, or, oh, these are soft, or these aren't soft. And then ended up coming up with, let's do a 2-color tile. Like we'll do 3 of this and 1 color of this, and 3 of this and 1 color of this in a pattern. Okay. And Shan's like, oh yeah, I kind of like that idea, kind of thing. So we end up buying carpet tiles to put in there. Okay. And I picked them up yesterday. So we ordered them. And the guy, when he gives us a quote, he goes, I just want to make sure I give you a discount, blah, blah. He goes, I don't really sell anything here at what the price is on the thing. And I'm like, okay. And it's 2 boxes of carpet tiles because they're 24-inch squares. Okay. And
2 by 2 feet by 2 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he goes, so I'm gonna make sure I give you a discount. Okay. And so he gives me this quote, and the carpet tiles we're looking at were for like 2 boxes was $270 something. Okay. And I'm like, that's great, because that was the cheap of the 3. The most expensive one was $500 and something for 2 boxes. And so when we go to order them, he goes, oh, do you have the quote with you? I go, yeah. He goes, I just want to make sure I get you that we want to honor that price. And I go, okay. And then he like rings it all up and charges me, and it was $214.
So it was even cheaper than the quote?
It was even cheaper by like $60.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That was out the door price was $214, so $190 something for 2 boxes. Wow. What the fuck is this guy doing?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sir, I don't know if
do you know what you're doing?
Are you going to be out of a job?
Yeah, it was so bizarre. So now we have to move all the stuff that's in there out.
Because I've got tile, cut the padding.
Cut all the carpet out. Get the padding out. Cut all the tack strips out. And then the big question is, will the carpet tiles fit under the baseboard or not? Because otherwise, I'm going to tear all the baseboard out. Oh. And then, yeah.
Without padding, I imagine it won't have a problem.
Well, the carpet sort of like goes over the carpet tacks and up to the edge of the carpet, and then because I installed all the baseboards in the house myself, the baseboards are kind of set down on top of the carpet, so there is a gap there. I just don't know if it's big enough for the carpet tile to like fit under. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
that's a big question, whether or not I got to pull all the baseboards off or not. And like number them so I know how to go back. Yeah. So that'll be an interesting project. Probably take a weekend, maybe 2.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, and then I'll finally move all my shit in there and get it set up.
Right.
Because I've been like accruing a desk and like shelving rack that has wheels on it that I can put equipment on, like a whole bunch of stuff to be ready for having my office in a space that's not in the family room.
And that gets hotter than the rest of the house, though, right? Chandler's room was like a hot spot.
For him, it was. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be when I go in there.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
It just means he's a bit.
I don't know. We'll see.
It's so hot, Daddy.
I'll just close the blinds if that's the case.
Right.
You know?
Just do like they do in Arizona. Put aluminum foil on the window.
For sure.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's all.
I mean, that back room did typically get a little bit on the warm side because it's that back, like, southwest corner of the house. And so there's really no shade that shades that corner of the house. And so it just gets baked in the sun all day as the sun moves across the sky. And so by the afternoon, that side of the house is just cooking, you know. So we'll see. We'll see.
Cool.
Yeah. So let's moving forward.
Was that Saturday then for you?
What's that?
You went and looked at tiles on Saturday, or is
this is
process of last week?
It actually took about a week and a half for the tiles to come in. So we ordered them like
a ways back.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. But stuff's moving.
Now you're gonna have like a full blown work office.
Yeah, I know.
You just pray there's not an RTO plan.
I think I'm good. I signed all the stuffs.
All right. Hey, fuckers. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. My understanding is I was talking to, I don't want to say his name on the show, talking to one of our engineers, and I hadn't talked to him in a while, so I was like, oh, well, what's going on? Are you working from home today? And he goes, oh, no, I'm working from home all the time. And I go, oh, really? Where do you live? Because I was like, he lives up there by the office. And he goes, oh, I live like at 49 and Wolf. I live off Wolf Road. And I'm like, really? And you're working from home? And he goes, I go, how did that work? He goes, I just told him, no, I don't want to come to the office. I want to work from home, period. And he goes, and they didn't want to lose me, so they let me do it.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. For me, it was just like, please don't make me come in. And then they just, like, I didn't say anything to them. They just did it.
Oh, wow.
So I never said a word about, like, I figured if I said something, they'd just be like, yeah, you need to come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And instead it was like, hey, it was during my review. Hey, we decided we're going to make you full-time work from home. What? Sure. Yeah, I'm good. I'm down with that.
You know what? I approve of this plan, and thank you for recognizing that this is the best course for everyone involved.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and I think at the time, you know, gas prices were real high, which was part of the reason why they let me stay home during a come back to the office request. Because I think at the time, gas prices were in the $6 a gallon. And I'm like, I remember coming up to that deadline like, holy shit, like it's going to cost me $600 a month just in fuel to like drive to work and back, you know? And luckily the car was so unreliable that I was able to stay at home for that, because otherwise I would have made it anyway.
Listen, if I make it to Penryn, man, it's a coin flip. How about we hold off on this one for a bit?
Well, like what would have happened if it was in the shop for 9 months while I was supposed to be in the office?
Right.
like I got lucky, really lucky. So yeah, so I'm excited for that. I'll finally get that going. I got plans for in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not just going to be an office space. It'll be a room that like I'm going to hang. Like I got skimboards I'm going to hang on the wall, and skateboards and that kind of stuff. Music things.
You're now evolving into Dad Cave.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
Except it has my office in there.
Right.
You know.
But eventually, then when you're no longer working, you'll be like a quarter of the way into Dad Cave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah. So that's happening. You know.
That's awesome. Saturday for me, we went to Nick, Piper's boyfriend, graduated from Cal Poly.
Oh, damn.
So
good for him.
His parents were having a graduation party on Saturday. It was the first. His parents are ridiculously amazing. It was one of the first parts. Usually they host stuff. It's a small gated community over there by the golf course.
Oh, okay.
They're in there. They host stuff all the time, especially when Nick was still in high school. 4th of July parties.
Oh, fun.
You know, stuff.
Is that the gated community on the corner?
Yes.
Okay.
On the
like across the street from Rayleigh's?
Yes. The golf course side of Pleasant Grove and the golf course side of Wood Creek.
Yeah.
They have a really nice house. They have a pool. They have a gazebo. They've got stuff for hosting all the time. The way that things fell during high school time, a bunch of the things where they had it, I couldn't make it. There was a big joke when he had the high school graduation party. They had this big, or it might have been 4th of July. I can't recall. They go whole, like for 4th of July and stuff like that, water balloons, like whole hog. Let's all just have fun.
Yeah. That's fun.
Good party shit.
Yeah.
And a work thing or whatever had prevented me from being at a couple of those. There was a big joke that they had I think it was, I can't remember which celebration it was, but they brought in one of those inflatable jousting things.
Oh, okay.
With like the walls, and you had the big pugil sticks, like fucking on Ultimate Gladiator or whatever's.
Yeah.
And it was, please come, and then you can fight Nick and knock him off the little thing. Funny. And I'm like, listen.
I need to do this.
I will lay that young man out. And we'll have I'm not. There's some things I could say as a joke, and I'm not gonna. I'm not touching them. Right? No, don't do that. Like I had bought non-slip socks.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
So that I would have extra grip on the little thing. If you get here at some point in the future, I was prepped. I was going to go, and I was gonna give him the business, because when you're fighting your buddies and you're like, but I'm a grown ass man.
Oh yeah, you got pride.
I was going to teach lessons, and I think it was a BCP test that went long, and I couldn't make it.
That sucks.
But there was I already heard stories like post event that some of the kids that got in there were taking shit like, no, let's go. I'm like, oh man, that it wouldn't have gone well, because I'd have laid a bitch out.
Oh yeah,
right.
Call the ambulance.
Right.
Have them ready.
And let's be honest, I heard from parents that it was like, oh yeah, get Jason in there with Nick and just have him.
Oh, that's funny.
Have him tone down,
down the rhetoric.
Yeah, you want to know. Dad's gonna get in there. Dad's gonna right, and I would have enjoyed it. It would have been fun.
Yeah.
It absolutely would have been fun. But I'd have let down some hammers.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of
please hammer.
Yeah. don't hurt them. Right. And I'd,
with your flappy pants.
Right. But my non-stick or
socks,
my grippy socks. So there was no reason I couldn't make this one. So we went over there, a very gorgeous house. Gorgeous house. They have at some point, I think they added on, and it was like man cave bar. So in the, it's a 2-story home. The addition space was enough space for like at least a ping pong table and a bar that Nick's dad, had set up. No different than if we were to be doing something, or if I was to be doing something with the barbecue, where I've got an island of stuff and I'm cooking, doing the stuff. I'll make a drink, making ribs, chicken, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Rick has that in a bar.
Oh, wow.
Full setup.
That's
man
cool.
Cave type of shit.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's built for entertaining.
Yeah. And then above that, on the second floor, fucking movie theater.
Oh, wow.
Like projection screen, there were 2 massage seats and 6 like nice movie theater seats to watch movies. Nick was a band kid, so he could play music up there. They had like a rock band, Guitar Hero type of thing. But you could watch, and had like our era posters, because it was like a Rick space, really.
Yeah.
So it had movie posters with like the movie like lighting around the sides. Dope. It was like, oh shit. Wow. If we sit in here and play a movie, I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
God, it was amazing.
My wife would sit in there and fall asleep.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, well, I can't. And Venus was like, get in the chairs. I'm like, I am not. If I sit in the fucking chair,
I'm not getting
it's
up.
nap time.
Yeah.
Rick wasn't amazing. I got the whole. He ended up doing a fucking keg stand, so I'm there.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's amazing. It was a great time.
Nice.
I had. I don't know how this worked with Chandler and Nicole. This is gonna happen. Like how soon you knew.
Yeah.
Piper and Nick have been together for 5+ years at this point. I am not unconvinced, but you're like, well, do all the parents here know that, barring some terrible dice roll, this thing is an inevitable end. Like, I know how this.
It's funny because we're talking about this right now, and I remember the whole, well, we need to break up so that we can go to school.
Right. Oh,
right?
yeah. Right.
And I was like, even at the time, I was like, really? Wow, that's crazy.
Right.
And then how long was it for he was like, oh, no.
They made it to Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Right. So
not that long.
The end of summer to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I had this conversation with with Nick's mom, Mary, in that night, Saturday night.
Yeah.
Like, we were talking about like all the parents here are like, it's not a thing. It's not a quick thing.
Yeah.
This is they found their persons.
It's an adult relationship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. And that they've done this at distance between the 2 and change years she was at Sierra and he was at Cal Poly.
Yeah.
And the distance thing, even though they were at Santa Barbara and Cal Poly. And he's done, so he'll be up here, and he has an internship, not internship, he has a full-time job scheduled in SAC. He'll be staying up here. He's got a job. He's ready to go.
Wow.
And she will continue to finish what's left of a year, maybe a year and change at Santa Barbara. So they will continue to be separate, and it is not a problem for them.
Right.
I asked her point blank somewhere before the graduation, I'm like, how are you guys? Like, this is a dad question. I'm just asking, like, is this healthy? Are you happy? She was like, 100%. 100%. Like, he's my person.
Yeah.
And I went, okay, that's all I need to, So, knowing that, going to a party at what will presumably be at some point the future in-laws home.
Yeah.
I get along with Rick is an amazing gentleman. We talked about fucking bourbon. I polished off one of his Blanton's whiskey bottles.
Wow.
Mary, a gentle soul. We talked about dogs. And you and I and Dave and my family, for sure, obviously your wife, I have a very, very tuned perspective and heart space for dogs because of the length of time that I shared space with a dog, and they're family, they're not just pets. I know that Dave and Nat have that perspective. I know that you share that perspective with Nacho and Max and your current guy, right? I'm not just a pet person. I am a dog person.
Yeah.
Like, these are family.
Yeah.
Mary and I had a conversation about dogs. They just had to let one of their dogs go, and they had two, and they just had to let one go, and they did it there at the house. So they did it so that the buddy understood, and it wasn't like my homie left
and never came back,
and no one came back, and what happened here? And she asked me, we had a conversation. She's like, so are you guys, will you get another dog? And I had the conversation we've had probably, months ago or so. I'm like, I thought I was good. It's been a year and change. I said, and then I ran across like a Google Photos, like, do you remember? Or look, pet fun. And I lose my shit.
Yeah.
Or sometimes Venus and I will make a comment and I lose my shit. Like, lose my shit in an emotional, happy remembrance way, not a unstable way. And it's like, I couldn't do this right now anyway. That hole is still sore.
Yeah.
It's still too sore. And we told it. I get my fill in watching boxer stuff on Instagram. Even then, I'll see stuff, and it's like, I miss my friends. I miss my friends. And Venus does it too. And so I'm having this conversation with Mary, and she's like, she knew. It's like having that conversation, like Dave knows. I've had this conversation with Dave, and Dave knows. Dave 100% knows. I could see it in her eyes. She knew. And I'm like, I have one more friend left in me. But I need some time to be able to do stuff with my wife to help get over the anxiety of, the kind of dog dad that I am, knowing that I probably have to leave. I'm not ready to do that yet. But I said, at some point, I got one friend left in me, and that's about it. Because timing will probably put that at a space where I would feel guilty if one of us didn't make it to the end without leaving the other one in pain. So I got one, but it's not yet, and that probably will take some time to figure out where my employment lands, to where that falls. But there's some, the trips, we've talked at length about this, but the trips with Venus and doing stuff with the kids, where the kids' adult lives are going to settle. But I had this conversation with Nick's mom in a way that was like, well, this is you. This is my wife, or Piper, or Nick. It is a convenience and a comfort to know that if the way life is on its trajectory with my family and that family, it is. I am damn lucky to be roped into a family that is that close.
Yeah.
I'm sure not everything will align perfectly on all opinions and all the things.
All the times.
But in the things that I think are most valuable to me and my family, we're very lucky.
Yeah.
We're very lucky. Goddamn. Everyone got so hammered. An amazing spread. They had the hoagies, and like a huge. God, they took like a whole. I mean, their house is way bigger than ours. They had an island that was like a giant charcuterie board.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Fucking
for sandwich making.
I'm like, man, I wish I would have made something to bring something just to like participate. But I had Piper ask, like, hey, is there something I could bring? And obviously the hosts are like, no, just come over. Yeah. All right. So I'm like, cool. Well, then I'm gonna drink fucking booze. A lot of it.
We expect that.
Right.
Plus, you can walk home from there.
And that's exactly what we did. Venus and I were like, well, let's just fucking walk over there. Yeah. One, we'll get our steps in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then we don't have to fucking
worry about
it's right. It's
you can vomit and walk on the way home.
Absolutely. I have no problems holding her hair, and she can hold mine.
For sure.
No big deal.
Easiest hair hold ever.
Right. Just right at the forehead and grab it at the ponytail. It'll be fine. So, that's pretty much how it was. Yeah. We didn't shut it down, but we got close to shutting it down, and then we walked home, and it was absolutely amazing. We got Nick like a travel 6-cigar humidor thing. He does smoke. I put a couple cigars in there, 2 smoke, and then one of the like collectors 49ers alumni cigars.
Yeah.
It'll maintain humidity in it. It's got a little gauge, but it's not a full-blown humidor. His dad smokes and he does smoke, so he had stuff. We God, your son may know this. Because he's a bourbon whiskey guy, right?
Yeah.
So the Blanton's bourbon has a small, its cork has a pose of a horse and a rider on it. If you don't know this, your son probably does.
Oh, I have no idea.
And if not, his father-in-law probably does.
Oh, absolutely.
So there are the poses of the rider and the horse are in an animation. So it's like a collector's thing.
Oh.
And there are enough poses of the horse to represent BLANTONS.
Okay.
7 or 8 letters. Yeah. That's how many collector's tops there are.
That's pretty cool.
And
you got to drink a whole lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a collector's thing, like baseball cards or whatever. But the rule is, if you're at a bar, if the bartender knows what's going on and you're ordering Blanton's, and you are the one that takes the last of the bottle,
cork.
You get the cork.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of times, if you're going to a bar and you're ordering Blanton's, you're eyeballing
how much is left. That's funny.
And if the bartender understands, you can, it's a premium, but if you finish it, you get the, what's the letter on the top?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an S? Well, fuck. Maybe I'll be here the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So Rick has actually collected at least one full set, and he had spares, and they have little display cases. It's quite a funny thing. I have 4 letters. I didn't look to see what the letter was of the bottle, but I had one of his little mixed drinks. He did like a mixed drink thing like I did for Piper's 21st birthday.
Okay.
But he had like 4 or so drinks on his little chalkboard.
Oh, that's cool.
Anyone comes up, and then he had like a jungle juice thing.
Yeah.
That went sideways, turned into some sort of Frankenstein thing. I don't know. But the girls were hitting that. I had one of these mixed drinks. Venus had 1 or 2. 1.5 maybe, because I actually finished one and then told her that she had finished it.
Oh.
But I actually did. I just swapped cups and gave her
That's
strawberry.
funny.
And she went pretty far thinking that she was a champ. But you know what you did, which wasn't the whole cup. I ended up finishing my foofy mojito thing, and then I went back and I went, can I just have bourbon? Not knowing. And then we had a conversation about the whiskey and the thing. And then I went back and had another bourbon, and then I finished it. And then someone asked if I needed my glass refreshed, and I'm like, I'm having bourbon, but I don't want to take Rick's horse. And I think it was Nick. He's like, well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So Nick took my glass, and he came back, and he set down the glass, and he set down the cork, and I went, fucking, because if it's given to you and you finish the bottle,
keep it.
you keep it.
Yeah.
So I ended up with the letter, an N that I was missing.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, a really great time, a really great family.
Awesome.
Good times.
I would be remiss if I did not also mention, which I failed to a minute ago, Chandler's first Father's Day also.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
Was it?
Yeah, because Shan's dad was there. I was there.
Wow.
Chandler was there.
So
Everybody
his
was
grandpa
there.
came down.
Yeah. So,
what did he get for Father's Day?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Big smiles and big hugs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, you know, some stuff he wanted.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember. But it was really cool.
A prison.
I am going to say that it's been a joy to watch him as a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. It gets me in the feels.
Well, that's kind of what you hope for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, he's doing a great job. Him and Nicole are doing great.
It's nice in that regard, because not in the exact vein, because I don't, right, Xander's not cranking out babies or anything.
What?
But at the as a dad, going into Father's Day, anytime you're surrounded by people who are not your family but family friends, of which, in this case, over at Nick's, we're the outsiders. Most of the friend group there is Nick's family and neighbors of Nick's family
that they've all known for years.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're the outsiders. But as my daughter being a partner to Nick for 5 going on plus 5
they
years,
know her.
They all knew Piper, but didn't know me.
Yeah.
So to hear passing conversations, or for me to introduce myself to new people and say, I'm Piper's dad. And right.
You get the reaction.
And then to be graced with your daughter,
she's awesome.
Your daughter this. I love this. Your daughter this. Yeah. It feels, because I told her Saturday, may have been Monday. I said, I had lengthy conversations with a number of people that were new to me, and especially Mary, or Nick's mom, and then Rick, and they talked to me more about what they thought about you than their own son, who had achieved a really fantastic thing at a school that's not pushover. I said, and there's tons to talk about how much I enjoy and am proud of their son, but the conversation almost seemed one way about how appreciative and admiring they were of my daughter. I said, so you're welcome, because your mom and I have done a great job, apparently, or something.
Right.
But I said, you should know that the people, without you being there, and that's something any parent is hoping for, that when you're not around, that your child is conducting themselves in a way that would make you proud if you were to see behind the curtain, like how does my child behave when I'm not there?
Mm-hmm.
Like doing the eyebrow or the head tilt or the, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's close, but not the same.
Yeah.
I went into Father's Day a very proud father, for sure.
Yep.
And certainly a proud parent, because the day 24 hours earlier, there was nothing but positive vibes and accolades for my daughter.
Well, what's the saying? Integrity is when you do the right thing and no one's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I expect.
Yeah.
And I see that a lot.
Yeah.
So.
And teaching parenting is like, you there's a foundation, but at some point there's no book, and so I can only
you gotta let them go in the wild.
Right.
Yeah.
I can only hope that the things that I have helped with the spouse or the partner is giving you enough tools to conduct yourself in a way that's better, but not worse, at least par than how I raised you. But ideally, you're hoping for better, because I want you to build off of my mistakes. And it sounds like you're in the good space.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good feels.
It is.
That is the good feel.
Proud of that guy. Yeah. And the baby's doing great.
Yeah.
Shan holds that thing as much as possible.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's a little funny guy so far. He cracks us up every time we're around him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's always like looking, and you can make faces at him, and he'll his face will light up.
Yeah.
I'll send you some pictures.
Yeah.
I
thought I'd sent him, your son, a thing. It was like why I don't mind breastfeeding. And it was like a mom with it was like a photo. You couldn't see boob or anything, but you could see.
Seeing it.
Yeah, you could see the baby was like suckling.
Right.
And it was like reasons why I don't mind breastfeeding. And like as her camera is like pulling back from the baby head, the baby is like holding a small little fist. And it's just, and then it like goes into like gangster rap or something.
Oh,
like
that's
that.
funny.
And it was quite funny. It's like, fucking thug baby will punch that shit if you don't give up the teat.
Thug life.
It was quite funny.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word time.
All right. It just it's crazy how much that that gets you.
It is.
It is.
It is. And like I said, I made a joke with Piper. So, I had a bunch of really good conversations, and it felt like I talked more about you.
Yeah.
I heard more about you at your boyfriend's graduation party than about him. Which he's doing great things and is like slated for great things all on his own.
Right.
It was a great way to walk into a Father's Day. Certainly any day, but Father's Day kind of gave it some heft.
Yeah. That you didn't completely fuck up.
Yeah. Not yet. We're doing good so far.
Yeah.
So far.
Well, we hope you all had a happy Father's Day.
I hope, even if you're a single parent, I hope you felt respected, valued, and I hope you had an opportunity to reflect on what it means to turn out good kids.
If that's important to you.
Yeah. You don't want to turn out thugs.
Some people do.
Right, but I wouldn't reflect on that. I'm like, well, my kid knocked over 2 ATMs.
My kid's a good thug.
Yeah, he's got scruples. 20% to taxes.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
The rest, cocaine.
All right.
On that note, you should return the cart.
Wash your ass.
Wash your hands.
Check your oil, Tony.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Register to vote and vote please.
Do the kindness.
Pick up a broom.
Wear a helmet.
And we'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.